In this video, we'll see how to convert a Lovable app into an APK file and then publish it to the Google Play Store. So, without wasting any time, let's get started. You can see that I'm on the Lovable website. You can use the first link in the description to open it and sign into your account. Once you're signed in, click on All Projects and you'll be able to see all the projects you've created. Select the project that you want to convert into an APK file and publish to the Play Store. As you can see, I've opened my project here. This is a finance tracking website that I created earlier. Before converting it into an APK file, we need to make sure it is published. So, click on Publish. Here, you'll see your site URL. Click on Continue. Make sure your website is set to public, then click on Continue again. On the next screen, you can enter details about your website, such as uploading an icon, adding a title, writing a short description, and uploading a social image. Once you've entered all the details, click on Continue. Here, you'll see the URL, visibility settings, and website information. You can quickly review everything. There is also an option to run a security check. Once you're satisfied, click on Publish. Your website is now published. You can click on View App to open it in a new tab, or click the copy icon to copy your website URL. It is important to copy this URL because we'll need it in the next steps. Now open a new tab and search for App My Site, which is an excellent website to app converter. It allows you to convert one website into an app for free. If you don't already have an account, create one. Since I already have an account, I'm taken directly to the dashboard. Once you're signed in, click on Create App. Here, you'll see several options such as Web to App, Shopify app, WordPress app, WooCommerce app, and Custom app. Since we want to convert a website into an app, click on Web to App. Now enter a name for your app. I'll use a sample name. Then paste the website URL that we copied earlier and click on Create App. In the next step, you can select the color scheme for your app. You'll see several options and a live preview will appear on the right-hand side. Choose the one you like best. If you want to use your website's existing colors, you can select that option as well. To see more color schemes, click on See More. Once you've made your selection, click on Next. Next, you can create a logo for your app. You can click on Start Designing to use the built-in editor and create a logo from scratch. Alternatively, if you already have a logo image, click on Upload an Image. Select your file and adjust its size as needed. Once you're satisfied, click on Done. This way, we've selected a logo for our app. Click on Next. In the next step, you can create a splash screen for your app. Just like before, you can design one from scratch or upload an image. If you don't want to add a splash screen, you can simply skip this step. Next, we can set up the navigation menu that will appear at the bottom of your app. You'll see several options such as Home, About, Blog, Shop, and Videos. Click on each item to customize it according to your needs. For example, when you click on Home, you can edit the text, icon, link, and URL. Similarly, you can modify the settings for all the navigation items. Once you're done, click on Next. You will now see a message saying we are almost there, along with a summary of the steps you've completed successfully. If you want to make any changes, you can click on the relevant section and go back to edit it. Once everything looks good, click on Dashboard. Let's close this pop-up. To preview your app, click on Preview. You'll see both Android and iOS preview options. Click on Start to launch the app. As you can see, the app opens inside two mobile screens. You can scroll through the app and interact with it just like you would on a real device. This is a great way to test whether your app is working properly on both Android and iOS. At the bottom, you'll see the navigation options we configured earlier. Since we haven't linked them to different pages yet, they all display the same preview. If you want to test the app on your own mobile phone, click on Test App on Real Device. You'll get QR codes that you can scan with your mobile device to install and test the app directly on your phone. You can also change the device model used for the preview. After selecting a different device, click on Start and your app will launch within that device frame so you can continue testing. Once you're satisfied with your app, click on Download. You'll see options to download the app for Android or iOS. Downloading an iOS app requires a paid plan. On the Android side, click on Build App. You'll then have options to customize your app identity and app permissions. Configure these settings according to your requirements, and once you're satisfied, click on Build App. Depending on the complexity and size of your app, the build process may take some time. In my case, it shows that it will take around 40 minutes. You'll need to wait until the build is complete. After some time, your app will be ready. You'll have the option to download either the APK file or the AAB file. I'll click on Download APK, and as you can see, the file starts downloading. In my case, the APK size is around 90 megabytes. Similarly, you can click on Download AAB if you want to upload the AAB file directly to the Google Play Store. Now that the app is downloaded, it's time to publish it to the Play Store. You can do this directly from App My Site. Click on the Publish option. You'll see several app stores listed, including the Apple App Store, Google Play Store, Samsung Galaxy Store, and others. Click on Publish under Google Play Store. This will open the Google Play console. If you don't already have an account, click on Sign In and create one. Once your account is set up, upload your app and complete the required information, then submit your app for review. After Google reviews your app and confirms that there are no issues, your app will be published on the Google Play Store for users to discover and download. So, that's how you can convert your Lovable website or app into an APK file and publish it to the Google Play Store. If you want a detailed step-by-step tutorial on how to build a website using Lovable or Base44, you can check out these videos right here. If you liked this video, do drop a like and subscribe to my channel for more such helpful videos. Thanks for watching.